Hey guys, guess who's back? It's me and my pretty pink princess bedroom that looks like Hobby Lobby threw up on it. Happy New Year! So I did all the Naked Truths last month and it was really great to catch up with people. And then after that I started, and here comes Dale Cooper because he knew I was making a video. Then I started looking back at some of my old videos and I looked at my video from this same time, my first year post-op. Oh, so if you don't know me, my name's Elizabeth. Finding Elizabeth on YouTube, Bariatric Badass on Instagram. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery in April of 2014, so almost 5 years ago. My starting weight was 402 pounds. My lowest weight was 198 pounds about 18 months post-op, or maybe 2 years post-op. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Have fluctuated, played around with regain. My weight today is 228 pounds. I'm shooting to get down to 210 for plastics. So, and honestly, without plastics, I do not know that I can go much lower than that. And honestly, at 210 with plastics, I think I'm going to be perfectly happy with my body. So, which some of you may not agree with because I'm not even 5'6", but whatever. Anyway, I digress. So I went back and looked at my video from New Year's Eve-ish time in 2014. And guess what? I was only about 10 pounds different than I am right now. That was a little annoying. And I just started thinking that maybe I need some accountability. I had already, when I watched that video, sort of kicked it into high gear. And, but I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe accountability is going to be good for me. So here's what I'm doing. And basically, I don't have to go into the whole history with all the things. But I've been a fairly good weight loss surgery patient most of my weight loss surgery time. I have worked out pretty consistent. I've done all the things pretty consistently except for about a year. I mean, there will be ebbs and flows, but generally pretty good about what I eat, that I exercise, etc., etc., etc. So, I had been pretty strict keto since the beginning of August, and for about a month I went off that, which of course meant I gained back all the weight. And what I realized during that time was, number one, none of that food was that good. Number two, I like keto eating. I feel better on keto eating, and I already knew it was a lifestyle. It's not a diet, but I think that was a big reinforcement to me. So as of it'll be a week tomorrow, I went back keto as fuck, which for me is 20 net carbs or less. I've been reading and listening to some podcasts lately and finding out that, if you have fat to lose, that eating a lot of fat and worrying about how high your protein is not that relevant when you're first starting out with this. So I'm not going to worry about that so much. I am testing my blood glucose. Just today I started testing it every 2 hours after I eat because I just want to see what the ebb and flow is and what my reaction is to certain foods. So I'm probably going to be doing that for a little while until I figure that out. So keto as fuck. I'm intentional movement every day. So I do boot camp / CrossFit-ish workouts with my trainer, Brandon. I'm going to try to do that 3 to 4 times a week. I'm also throwing in some C to 10K, some yoga, and then one day it was a walk at the beach, and then on New Year's Day, I just didn't want to go anywhere, so I did 60 sit-ups and 30 squats and some push-ups, and I just did that at home. But having some intentional movement every day, and drinking my water, 64 ounces, and taking my vitamins, and in less than a week, it'll be a week tomorrow, I've actually lost 8 pounds, so obviously I was a little bloated. I am very fortunate that my body responds pretty quickly to changes like keto, etc. So that's awesome. I'm feeling really good going into 2019. Super, super good. I feel excited. I mean, I'm happy right now, but I'm really excited about what's to come this year. Work is awesome. Friendships are awesome. I feel like I'm learning and growing. I'm wrapping up this book I've been talking about for a while. I am pushing myself. I set the deadline of having my first draft done by the end of February and publishing it in June. So super excited about that. It's not really about weight loss necessarily, but that's, I mean, it plays into it and it's a theme. So I'm super excited about that. I'm looking at travel for the year because just because it's a new year and I didn't go anywhere really last year. So looking at travel for this year, planning some things. My brother and sister-in-law are pregnant, so I'm going to be going to Bogota in August after the baby's born, and then again in October for the baptism, and then also trying to plan a trip to Mexico, hoping to get to New Orleans. Going to go back to Chicago at the end of February, and then just have some personal friend celebration things that are happening this year that I'm very excited about. So it's going to be a good year, and I feel like maybe the accountability of weekly YouTube videos might help me. Here's the other thing I decided. So for The Naked Truth, I really love doing it. I love doing all the shows. It was great to connect with people. I don't want to commit to doing it once a week, but I am going to do one show a month, and I'm going to focus on the mental, emotional health issues. Please tell me this is recording. Okay, it is. Sorry. The mental and emotional health issues around weight loss surgery, life in general. So if you have suggestions of topics, please put them below. I got a lot of suggestions on Instagram. The piece that I want to do for January is going to be on when you don't feel like a success story after weight loss surgery. So if that's how you feel, if you feel like you had weight loss surgery and everybody else was successful and you weren't, or whatever, I'd like to put a panel of a couple people together and we'll do a Naked Truth. So if this is something that you feel you've struggled with and have something to share, can you reach out to me and let me know, and I will get in contact with you as I put that show together, probably for the last week of January. All right, I think that's all I have. I'm just going into 2019 in a really happy place, and that makes me feel good. Love you guys, and I will talk to you next week.